Hello my little goblins, welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Good Vibes or Die. I'm here. I'm here with my cat, Boo. Anyway, today I'm going to be starting my spooky garden and I'm so excited about it. Sorry, he's destroying my house. Anyway, I'm going to be starting my spooky garden today and I'm so excited about it. In this UPS bag, I have a lot of bulbs that will one day grow into some spooky plants. That's right, all the plants I bought today are going to be black, and I'm so excited about it. I've always wanted like a spooky goth garden ever since I saw like Kat Von D had one. I was like, I need one, and now I'm finally going to have one, and I'm so excited. All of these bulbs are from EdenBrothers.com. It is a greenhouse that's based in North Carolina, and they have a lot of cool stuff on their website. This video is not sponsored, but I wish it was. I'm going to show you guys what I got. So this is just a screen grab recording from my phone, but as you can see, I'm on EdenBrothers.com. And by the way, can we just talk about how their slogan is the seediest place on earth? I love that. Love puns. Anyway. When you go on the website, you can actually just type in black and it'll bring up every black plant that they have in stock. So now as you can see, I'm scrolling through all of the black plants and I'm going to be pointing out some of the ones that I bought. So some of the plants that I bought today that will be featured in this video is the black elephant ear plant, the black and white Calla Lilies, the black Hollyhock Seeds, the black iris, and I also got the dark red sunflower seeds. The cool thing about this website too is you can click on each individual plant and it gives you tips on when to plant them and how to plant them, which I find really helpful and convenient. Okay, so now that you've seen the website and what I ordered, I'm going to show you actually what's in the bag here. I honestly just opened this. I haven't pulled anything out yet, so I'm interested to see how everything looks, the size of the bulbs, all that kind of stuff. And I just want to say that I just cut this bag open, and I love that smell. The smell of like flowers and dirt, and it's great. It's very spring vibes, and I love it. So now I'm going to go through the bag and see what's in here. This is the first bulb that I'm pulling out. Ooh, this is the elephant ears. I'm so excited about that one. This is supposed to get big. It says here it's going to be up to 6 feet tall. I need to plant it at least 4 inches. It blooms summer to frost. It needs partial shade for light. And the color is black, of course. Here's what the tag looks like. So I can't wait to start planting that. Oh, and I also have a bag of Miracle-Gro potting mix down here, and I have some flower pots, so we're gonna do that on camera here too. We're gonna plant everything. Okay, here I have the black and white Calla Lilies. And as you guys can see, down here in the corner, they're sprouting already, so that's awesome. That means they are ready to go. I just dropped my bag. That means that they're ready to go, so I'm excited about that. It says these Calla Lilies, there are 4 in this bag. 4 bulbs, that is. They get to be 18 to 22 inches tall. I should plant them 2 inches below the ground. They bloom midsummer through frost, partial shade, but they also like sun. And they're going to be black and white, of course. Now I wonder if there's going to be like 2 blacks and 2 whites, or if they're going to be all mostly one color. Hopefully they gave me like an assortment, but I guess we'll see. Ooh, these are my sunflower seeds. Now these actually aren't black. These are like a really dark red that I think are going to be really pretty. That's the only thing that I bought that actually isn't black. But these are going to be Velvet Queen sunflowers, and they are like a dark red. The Velvet Queen sunflower seeds says the vibrant petals of Velvet Queen sunflowers seem to glow with color, offset by the large black center. So that's true. There's something I forgot to say. The center of this sunflower is black, and the petals are dark red, and that's going to be really pretty. Extra tall stalks produce a bounty of blooms that will set your summer garden ablaze with color. Awesome. Oh, and these are my hollyhock seeds. Yes. So these are going to be black hollyhocks, and they're really pretty. It says a true classic hollyhock nigra was present in the famous gardens of Monticello. Truly a bit of history. This uniquely colored variety has been a favorite of gardeners and botanists for nearly 400 years. Its large single blooms are the deepest of chocolate reds, nearly black. That's cool. So it's actually a really dark red, which is almost black, which I'm fine with. Oh, and this is the last thing in the bag. This is, ooh, my Siberian Iris, black flowered. There's a lot of dirt in there already, so that's good. So that means I don't have to use Miracle Grow for that. I can use mostly this. It says these are going to be 24 to 42 inches. I should plant them 1 to 2 inches in the pot. They bloom in summer. They like sun and partial shade. And they're a deep purple, almost black. Awesome. Okay, so I have 3 beige pots here. And I have 3 black pots. So now we're going to start planting. So I actually just realized that the Siberian Iris is huge. And it's not going to fit in these small pots. So I'm going to go downstairs, grab a big pot, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I grabbed this big pot from my basement. And I also grabbed these 2 medium-sized pots because I think I'm going to start everything out that will fit in these small pots. And then once they start blooming and they get larger, then I'll move them into bigger pots. Unfortunately, these are all I could find at the dollar store, so that's why I have small pots. Okay, so the first one I'm going to start planting is this Siberian Iris, which is going to be so pretty. If you guys saw the pictures of it, it's going to be beautiful, and I'm very excited about it. Oh, there's 2 bulbs in here. Love that. These are sprouting a little bit already, too. It looks like we have 1 little bulb here, and 1 bigger one here. So I'm going to put some dirt in the pot. I'm going to use some of this dirt that they gave me. Okay, so that's in here now. Filled it up about 1/4 of the way with what they gave me. I'm going to put the rest of my, well, I'm going to fill up the rest of the pot with some Miracle Grow. I don't think I ever told you guys, but I actually went to tech school for horticulture in high school because I've always loved plants. So then I figure, why not start a spooky garden? It was actually a lot easier than I thought to find black plants, so I'm not mad at it. Alright, so here is my, don't need to plant the cat hair. This is one of my plants. I'm going to smooth out a hole in the middle here with my fingers, and I'm going to put the roots down in there. Okay, so I have 1 iris in this pot. Also, don't know if I mentioned, but obviously if you're watching this now, you probably realize this is going to be an indoor garden. I probably will, there's 1. I probably will eventually plant these outside. But I have so many like squirrels and stuff where I live that are really fat and eat everything. And I don't want them to eat my super cool new expensive plants. So I'm going to start them out in the house. And when they get older and mature, then I'll probably move them outside. Hopefully I'll be moved by then. Okay, so I'm back with this large green pot. I'm gonna pour in some potting mix And I'm going to add my second Siberian Iris into this pot. Hopefully I have enough potting soil. Let's hope. Okay, so I have a generous amount of dirt in this pot. Now I'm going to add in my second iris. And I'm just going to top it off with some more dirt. Okay, and here's what this second Siberian Iris looks like planted. Next, I'm going to plant my Hollyhock Seeds. I'm going to put them in this little taupe pot because I think it'll be really cute to have the little black flowers in this little taupe pot. Okay, so I put a generous amount of dirt in this little taupe pot, just like that. For these Hollyhock seeds, it says to actually scatter the seeds over the soil, don't bury them. So that's what I'm gonna do. Which is interesting. I never really heard of seeds that you don't bury before, but I'll take their word for it. Oh, they're actually really cute. So here's what the seeds look like. They're like an interesting shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scatter them over top like it told me to. I'm going to move some of them over here. Okay, so that's what I have. Obviously I'm going to water all of the plants. Once I'm done planting everything, I'll show you guys one final look over, and then I will water everything as well on camera so you can see that too. Now, ooh, I could do the black and white Calla Lilies. You'll do a black pot for that. We say plant 2 inches below the surface. I might do one of these per pot just because they're larger bulbs. Okay. So here's one. I love that these are all blooming already. That's like convenient. Because then you know what direction to plant them in. That's really convenient. I really like this Seed & Brothers website. I think I would definitely use it again. Okay. There it is. One Calla Lily. Okay, so that is one Calla Lily bulb and one little tiny bulb right there. So now I'm going to start on a taupe pot. Fill it up with some potting soil. And this is a big bulb. Look how big that is. I'm going to plant him in this taupe pot. Okay, here is one Calla Lily bulb. Now I kind of wonder if these are going to be, like, see all these different stems that are coming out? Like, I wonder if it'll be like black, white, black flower, or say, because this is all one bulb, white flower, this bulb, black flower. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. It's always kind of the fun thing about plants too, like you never really know how they're going to look when they come out, which I think is exciting. Okay, so here's the dirt in this plant. I mean in this planter. Okay, and here is the next bulb. It looks like it has some mold on it. It's not good. let's see, looks like I should plant it this way. Yep, so you can usually tell because the bottom is rounded and that's the part that goes down. Say hi, Wheat. Anyway, the round part goes down and the smooth part is where the stems are going to come out of. Well, that's what should face up, in case you were wondering. Okay, so now that is in here as well. And there's one more Calla Lily bulb in this bag. This one looks moldy too. Hopefully it pulls through. We'll see. Okay, so this is the flat part. I'm going to place that up in the soil. And I kind of didn't realize it, but this is kind of like a plant unboxing. I don't know if that's a thing, but if it's not, I'm making it a thing now. Whatever. Okay, so that's it for the Calla Lilies. Let's see what we have left. We have the elephant ear bulb and the sunflower seeds. I think I'm going to put the elephant ear bulb in this medium-sized pot just because that is a big bulb. And this plant's going to get huge. But I'm definitely going to have to switch it out. So I think I'm going to put the elephant ear bulb in this medium pot, and then I'll put the sunflower seeds in this small black pot. Second to last plant. See if I can get it out of the netting. Okay. Here's what it looks like out of the bag. And as you can see right here, looks like there's a little stem peeking out already. Love that. Looks like there's going to be one coming out right there as well. So I'm going to plant this bulb just like this. Okay, so filling up my pot with soil. And how did it say for... It says I should plant it 4 inches. The elephant ear. Okay. So I'm going to make a hole with my fingers just like this. Oops. But just like that. And then I'm going to stick the bulb down in that hole. Okay, so here is the elephant ear bulb all planted. You can see the top little spread. Lastly, guys, I'm going to be planting my Velvet Queen sunflower seeds, which are the bright red with the black center. I'm going to be putting them in this black pot. I'm going to be using probably the last bit of this potting soil. I love that I used a full bag for my whole spooky garden. I think that's awesome. So for these Velvet Queens, it says I should plant them 8 to 12 inches. Yeah, but I'm planting them in a pot, so... I want to see if it says anything about how deep I should plant them. Oh, yeah, here. Okay, so I should plant them a ½ inch below ground. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so I'm going to dig a little hole in the pot, maybe like this. There's my seeds in the dirt. Now I'm just going to bury them. Okay, so that's what I have. And we're done. Those are all my spooky plants. So now I'm going to show you guys what they look like all together, and I'm going to water them. Okay, so we are done planting, and here is my new spooky garden. Now, I just watered all of these off camera, but I did want to say that I am going to make a follow-up video when they start to sprout, and then I'm going to probably make a third video when all the flowers are in full bloom, and you can see how great they look. Until then, this has been my spooky garden video. Thanks for watching.